So this is the first Professor P.N. Srivastava Memorial Oration, and his student, most beloved student, Professor Ashok Kumar, is going to deliver this lecture. The topic of this lecture is the fight against cancer, way and strategies for prevention. I would like to give a brief introduction of Professor P.N. Srivastava. However, we all know Professor Pratap Narayan Srivastava Professor Dr. Katiyar to welcome persons of this session with the flower bouquet. Of life of Jawaharlal Nehru University, formerly Vice Chancellor of JNU, Member of Planning Commission, Government of India, and the Chancellor of Manipur University, departed on 19 June 2017 in Delhi. Professor Srivastava has devoted his whole life for sciences, and he has given new ambitions, aspirations to the field of the radiation biology in India. He conferred the Fickey Award in 1984 for his contributions in the field of life sciences and especially radiation biology. He was a key player in formulation and implementation of the national policy of 1986 for education in India. The main proponent of the concept of autonomous colleges, the credit goes to Professor P.N. Srivastava. He has been fellow of all main national academies of India, including Indian National Science Academy, New Delhi, and many academies abroad. He also has been elected General Secretary and President of Indian Science Congress. He was recipient of several academic laurels, including Scholarly Award of IOP, Japan, K.N. Bhai Memorial Gold Medal, ISB India, and Atma Ram Award of MHRD India. He was popularly known as PN among friends and associates. Dr. Srivastava was very well traveled and lectured all over the world. He had visiting scientist professional appointments at National Institute of Radiological Sciences, Japan, Cornell University, USA, Patterson Laboratory, and International Atomic Energy Agency, Austria, Kyoto University, Japan, Thomson Jefferson Medical University, USA, Volkswagen Jolies, Germany, and Osaka University, Japan, to name the obvious. He leaves behind a legacy of unflinching trust and quality teaching and research in general and in the field of radiation biology, particularly in Indian University, and a new generation of hundreds of students and future leaders in discipline of life sciences, especially radiation biology and allied sciences. So now I invite Professor Ashok Kumar for this first Professor P.N. Srivastava Memorial Oration. Welcome, sir.
I welcome you all for this lecture, which I devote to my teacher, Professor P.N. Srivastava, with whom I worked as a PhD student during 1972 to 73. And I have taken the topic of the theme of the seminar, that is fight against cancer. cancer means fight for to give lecture. Just wait.
Hello. Thank you very much. So I give my talk on this topic. This is fight against cancer here. Usually I show this slide. And this slide means, if you see the slide over here, the first picture belongs to, आप जब किसी सेमिनार में आते हैं तो बहुत खुशी खुशी आते हैं, बहुत अच्छी सेमिनार होगी, बहुत अच्छे लेक्चर होंगे, बहुत अच्छा ब्रेकफास्ट मिलेगा, और हॉल में बैठ जाते हैं और लेक्चर शुरू हो जाता है। और जैसे ही लेक्चर शुरू हो जाता है आप धीरे धीरे स्लीपिंग मोड में आ जाते हैं, या कह लीजिए साइलेंट मोड में आ जाते हैं, और जब सेमिनार से बाहर निकलते हैं तब इस मोड में आ जाते हैं। कहाँ चले गए, समय बर्बाद हो गया, कुछ समझ में नहीं आया। So I will try to make use of you on this mode. और हो सकता है जो सो रहा हो, कभी कभी मैं पॉइंटर भी उसकी तरफ चला रहा। मुझे ध्यान है कि मैं जब जापान में गया तो मैंने वहाँ पर लेक्चर दिया इंग्लिश में, मेरा जापानीज प्रोफेसर भी था। तो जापानीज प्रोफेसर, जब मेरा लेक्चर ख़त्म हो गया तो मैंने जापानीज प्रोफेसर से पूछा कि हाउ वाज माय लेक्चर। उसने कहा लेक्चर तुम्हारा बिल्कुल ठीक था, नॉर्मल था, बिल्कुल मेरे तरह से था। मैंने कहा नॉर्मल था, तुम्हारे तरह से था, क्या मतलब? बोला तुम्हारे क्लास में उतने ही सो रहे थे जितने मेरे क्लास में सो रहे थे। So this is a very serious topic over here. So let us see, we have to fight against cancer. And if you really want to talk about fight against cancer, is there are 3 steps on which we have to really work. The one is on the preventive mode. The second is if there is a cancer, how to cure it. And then, जैसा कि विराजपाल महोदय ने कहा, care is also very important. Once the person is suffering from cancer, he is undergoing treatment, then he needs a lot of care, both from doctors, from society, and from the household. Therefore, this is one of the major aspects of this. Prevention is one thing, that हम इतनी awareness कर दें public में कि जैसे कि मैंने कहा इंग्लिश की जो proverb है, prevention is better than cure, तो रोग हो ही नहीं। और ऐसा देखा गया है कि अगर 40% जो कैंसर रोग है, अगर जागरूकता हो, अभियान हो, लोगों को मालूम हो उसके कारण, उसके लक्षण, then you can save 40% of the cancers. So therefore prevention is one thing which needs awareness. Cure is also another thing that also need awareness. कौन सी पद्धति ऐसी है जो कि इस रोग के लिए लाभदायक होगी, और जो रोगी है उसकी किस प्रकार से हम हेल्प कर सकते हैं, चाहे उसकी मानसिक रूप से, जैसा कि राज्यपाल महोदय ने कहा, कि आर्थिक रूप से भी कैसे उसकी हेल्प कर सकते हैं। So these are the 3 important aspects of the fight against cancer over here. Now cancer, as you know, that is second most common cause of death after heart disease. जैसा कि मैंने उद्घाटन में बताया कि आजकल विज्ञान और तकनीकी में और चिकित्सा क्षेत्र में इतनी उन्नति हो गई है कि लगभग हर एक रोग इलाज उसका संभव है। पहले टीबी से, हैजा से और इन्फेंट मॉर्टेलिटी रेट बहुत हाई होती थी, लेकिन अब अगर आप स्वयं मरना ना चाहें तो आप मर नहीं सकते, एक्सेप्ट विद दीज 4 रीजंस। आई विल टेल यू 4 रीजन एज आई टेल। रोड एक्सीडेंट। रोड एक्सीडेंट कभी कभी ऐसा हो जाता है कि इंस्टेंट डेथ हो जाती है, डॉक्टर्स कांट हेल्प इट। कभी कभी स्लीपिंग मोड में डेथ हो जाती है, हार्ट अटैक हो जाता है, एंड देन कम्स द कैंसर एंड देन कम्स द एड्स। तो एक्चुअली एक जो थिंकिंग है, हाइपोथेसिस है कि वास्तव में जो कैंसर रोग बढ़ रहा है, वो एक्चुअली ये तो बहुत आदिकाल से चल रहा है रोग। इसकी पहचान अब हुई है, इसका ट्रीटमेंट अब शुरू हुआ है, लेकिन क्या है, क्योंकि जो मृत्यु का जो कारण है, जो कॉज ऑफ द डेथ है, दैट इज एक्चुअली वन ऑफ देम इज कैंसर। एंड आउट ऑफ 4 persons, 1 person is being killed because of the cancers. So cancer kills probably more people than AIDS, malaria and TB and combined. But the risk of the cancer can be reduced by change in the lifestyle. That is what we want to take. Now, if you look to the scientific history about it, then you will realize that the disease was known long back. Cancer disease was known long back. We were knowing it that there are various reasons. There is a gene, there is an environment, there is a diet. But how these environmental factors, how the diet factor, and how the environment is affecting the cells to create cancer was not known. But slowly and slowly, because of the scientific research, the black box start opening. And now the black box is very well opened, and we know the mechanism, probably, what is the mechanism of the cancer, how the environmental factors, how the gene is mutated, how the cell is transformed or changed because of the diet, and then because of the diet, other things are known here. So therefore, once you know the black box, what is going on inside here, you have better drug design, you can predict the susceptibility, you can detect the tumor and monitor it, and of course, there are various new technologies which have come forward which can help you to eradicate the disease over here. Now, what is cancer over here? Cancer in general, for the students' sake, it is actually the abnormal growth of cells in the body, and cancer cells can spread to other parts of the body through the blood and lymph. आप सभी जानते हैं कि एक कोशिका से, एक ओवम से पूरा शरीर बन जाता है, पूरा मनुष्य बन जाता है. एंड कैसे बनता है? बिकॉज सेल डिवीजन, सेल विभाजन. तो वास्तव में जो सेल डिवीजन, सेल विभाजन एक वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर फॉर द लाइफ of any individual, and after a certain period when the growth is achieved, it stops dividing and therefore a organ or the system is being formed. तो वास्तव में जो important है वो ये है कि सेल किस प्रकार से सेल डिवीजन जो है एक निश्चित समय पर, अवधि पर सेल डिवीजन समाप्त कर दे. बहुत से लोगों ने, आपने गाड़ी सीखी होगी, गाड़ी चलाना आसान है, लेकिन जब तक आप ये नहीं समझ सकते कि गाड़ी रोकी कब जा सकती है और कैसे रोकी जाए, तब तक यू आर प्रॉन फॉर एक्सीडेंट. एक सज्जन थे, वो काइनेटिक चला रहे थे तेजी से, उतने में एक जीप आई. जीप वाला भी तेज चला रहा था. काइनेटिक वाले ने पूछा कि भाई साहब, काइनेटिक को कैसे रोकते हैं, बताइए. बोला, अच्छा हमको छेड़ रहे हो, काइनेटिक चलाते हो और हमको छेड़ रहे हो. और तेज चलाने लगा. काइनेटिक वाले ने और तेज गाड़ी चलाई. फिर पूछा, भैया बता दो कैसे रोकते हैं. बोला, अच्छा और छेड़ते हैं. उसने और तेज चलाई. अल्टीमेटली काइनेटिक वाला आगे चला गया और जीप वाला कहीं रुक गया. थोड़ी देर बाद जीप वाला फिर आगे गया तो देखा काइनेटिक वाला नीचे गिरा हुआ. तो उसने कहा, अच्छा हमको छेड़ रहे थे और गिर गए. बोले, भैया यही तो पूछ रहे थे कैसे रोकी जाती, तुमने बताया नहीं तो गिर गए. So that is more important, is how and when a cell should stop dividing. That is most important. If that process is gone, the apoptosis process is gone, then it start dividing abnormally, and then it can take any shape. It can form a tumor or the multiple of cells. It can form a blood cancer in the form of the cells, not in the form of the tumor. So that is what is important over here. So cancer has been identified as a lifestyle disease, and cancer are linked to where we live, to what we eat, what we breathe, and what we smoke. So prevention is definitely better than the treatment of cancer. Now, just for sake, you can see the tumor are two types: benign tumor, malignant tumor. I'm not going to talk. The carcinoma, sarcoma, leukemia, lymphoma, myeloma, central nervous system carriers. There are so many cancers are there. And therefore, one has to be very careful what sort of cancer over here. Now, as you all know, in the beginning of the cancer, how the cancer begins over here, there is a normal cells over here. There is something happens in there, genetic mutation is there because of the environmental factors or diet factors or other genetic factors. Then it starts multiplying here. Then, of course, a tumor is being formed over here. But in a strict sense, all tumors are not cancerous. Only those tumors which has the capacity of invading, that is called as the metastasis. They leave the original part and they go to the different parts of the body, and then it becomes very dangerous and it becomes mortal also here. So what is more important over here is, as far as the awareness program is, we must aware the people that what are the symptoms. If these symptoms do appear, you have to be very careful and you have to go to the doctor. Because this is lack. हम जानते ही नहीं कि ये जो कारण हो रहा है, जो हमारे शरीर में abnormal चीजें हो रही हैं, that may or may not lead to cancer. हिंदुस्तान की एक सबसे बड़ी, मैं क्या कहूँ, खूबी है या कमी है, मैं बहुत कम प्रतिशत में बोल रहा हूँ. हिंदुस्तान में लगभग 60%, मेरे ख्याल से यहाँ पर 100% अपने आप को स्वयं डॉक्टर समझते हैं. दवा लेने या दवा पूछने डॉक्टर के पास जाते ही नहीं. ज़्यादा गए तो फार्मासिटी वाले से पूछ लेते हैं, भैया दवा दे दो पेट के दर्द की. So that is not correct. You have to go and visit a doctor if the symptoms are there that may lead to. So if there is an awareness, then probably you might get the treatment first, and therefore you can avoid many of the diseases like cancer over here. For example, if there is a persistent sore here in the mouth, on the lip or the tongue, you have to be very careful. It may be because of due to smoking, because of your own sharp edge of teeth, or maybe the dental plate which is not fit. Maybe a common cold, maybe a sore disappears after a few days, but unfortunately the cancer does not. So if any such sore persists more than a few days, you must consult the doctor. That is important. So you should be aware of this. Or there is any abnormal bleeding, maybe coughing up or vomiting blood or passing blood in the urine, you have to be careful. If there is a fatigue, आप थोड़े दिन काम किए और थकान महसूस हुई, you have to consult. There may be lump or thickening which can be felt under the skin. There may be abnormal change in the weight, maybe loss of the weight or the gaining weight, you have to be careful. There may be skin changes, maybe it is getting yellowing, it is getting darkening, it is getting red, or maybe so that it is not healing up, and therefore changes in the existing moles. There may be persistent cough, there may be changes in bowels or bladder habits, there may be difficulty in swallowing, maybe hoarseness, maybe discomfort after eating, persistent unexplained muscle or joint pain, unexplained and persistent fever or night sweats. So, if we look to the cancer incidence as a graph as the world over or within India, then we have certain pictures over here. I won't go into detail. This is taken from the Globocare 2012 study over here, as for the world population is being concerned. Now in the male, it is the lung cancer is most prominent, number one here, then prostate, then colorectal, the stomach and the liver. Whereas in the case of the females, it is the breast cancer which is more prominent, then colorectal, maybe the lung, maybe cervix. These are the in order of the number of populations. But if you look overall situation between male and female, still the lung cancer is more persistent than the breast cancer, than the colorectal, than the prostate. This is the world over view over here. But if we look to the country, our own country, India, it has been estimated that we have a different the lip and oral cavity in the male. And this probably may be because of the pan masala and gutka and whatever you have, tobacco products over here, which the West people, they are not using this type of pan masala. So this is what in male especially, therefore not in the females, usually they don't have so much of pan masala or gutka like that. But you have in India, this is the breast over here, and overall this is the breast cancer, the lung cancer, stomach, colorectal. So these are all the phenomena which is happening incident. Now if you look to the overall picture of the cancer incident, this is a slide which is showing this is a dark color. This US. It shows that if you look to this graph over here, fortunately the color of the India is very dim. That means if the darker color means the incidence is very high. And then you have the Europe over here, you have Russia or China here. They also have the incident of the cancer over here. Fortunately, we are still lucky not to have cancer in that percentage. But in Australia, if you look, there is a higher percentage, and in many of the countries over higher percentage over here. But what is happening is different. This shows the death. We saw the incident of cancer in USA is more than the incident of cancer in Russia and China. But the death is more in Russia and China as compared to the US. Probably because one of the reason is technology and one of the reason is economic conditions. That is being said, economic conditions, awareness, and the treatment probabilities over here. This is very alarming over here because if it is related with the economy, then we have to be also careful about our country. That is important over here. Similarly, if the prevalence of the cancer means you have many types of cancer, breast cancer, lung cancer. The prevalence is again very high as compared in the US as compared to Russia and China and but Europe. So these two have all the phenomena at a very higher risk and probably. So if you look to the cancer incidence worldwide, overall, both the sexes, you have the lung cancer is most prominent here, and this is the breast cancer followed by breast cancer, then all the colorectal, prostate, stomach, liver, and other cancers, they follow it. And if the estimated death, that is alarming over here, the prominence is the lung cancer, the death rate for the lung cancer is the highest one, and the breast cancer, which incidence is high, but the death rate as compared to this is less than the lung or the cancer. Probably it has a different, it might having, it's localized within it and the metastasis may be delayed in this case of breast cancer. Maybe Professor Rao will explain you later in his lecture what is the reason for this. But the incidence of the death in both sexes is highest in the case of the lungs here. Similarly, the prevalence, if you take, because the breast cancer prolongs for a long time, so prevalence is very high in the breast cancer and the prostate, because the prevalence is less in the lungs because the death occurs. The prevalence is less here, but the prevalence of breast cancer is higher here because the death incidence is less. And the incidence cases in India also, the breast cancer, the prevalence here, the number of incident cases is higher in the case of the breast cancer over here. And the estimated death, however, the number of deaths in India, unfortunately, the breast cancer death is higher in case of the India as compared to the lungs over here. So these are all the prevalence cases in India. Again, the breast cancer remains prevalent for more longer time as compared to other cancer. If you look to the Indian cancer pattern in general, then what you have over here, you have areas where you have cervix, oral cavity at the highest level over here. That is, if you see that near the Bhopal area here, then you see here in the case of the Ahmedabad over here, the breast oral cavity here. Then we see here other cases, the breast oral cavity. Different regions in India have different types of cancer. Probably it is because of the epidemiological conditions in different parts of the country, and one of the major factors is the food habits, probably. And if you look to the geography of cancer overall in India, then I think the emphasis of different types of cancer in different regions of India is different. For example, if you look to the northeast, the highest cancer rate, especially of esophagus. So in the case of the northwest here, the highest cancer here, in this case, is because of the esophagus. And the reasons what they say is because of the tobacco. And because you have a cold place, whatever it is, there is a household burning of the firewoods. That is important over here. If you look to the West Bengal, you have a lung cancer and the urinary bladder cancer. That may be because more of the air pollution and the water pollution. If you look to the south and coastal India, and that leads to stomach cancer because the diet is very rich in spice and the salt. So the different regions have the different food habits. In Goa, if you look at Goa, what leads to the colon cancer here is because of the red meat. You already know the red meat is more popular here, alcohol is also popular here, and tobacco, of course, is more popular. Similarly, if you go to the Gujarat and Rajasthan, there is head and neck cancer, again because of tobacco and the favorite pan masala is over here. And if you look to the Punjab and Malwa belt, what all cancer higher than the average, especially kidney, urinary bladder, breast cancer, because the pollution because of the pesticides, because Punjab, as you know, it's known as the agricultural land. And to have the increase of the agricultural land, you use various pesticides over here. And that's why it has this type of cancer, pollution, pesticide, toxins. If you look to the Ganges plant, UP, Bihar, West Bengal, the gallbladder, head and neck cancer, because of the polluted water, sediments in the river, and diet rich in animal protein or fish. If you look to the Madhya Pradesh over here, this oral cancer is highest because of the tobacco and pan masala. Tobacco and pan masala. Shuddha pan masala. Shuddha plus. What I surprised is, as I said earlier, ग्रीन पार्क स्टेडियम में आपने T20 देखा होगा तो सबसे बड़ा बैनर पान मसाला का होता है. सॉरी टू से मैं एक मेडिकल कॉन्फ्रेंस में गया था, डॉक्टर साहब बैठे, रवि खांची बैठे, विद ऑल ड्यू एक्सक्यूजेस, बहुत उन्होंने पान मसाला की बुराई करी, बहुत अच्छी भाषण हुए, एंड द होल कॉन्फ्रेंस बहुत स्पॉन्सर्ड बाय पान शुद्ध मसाला. सो I hope there is nobody here from the pan masala industry. So, what are the cancer risk factors over here? And I am showing this slide. These are modified risk factors because we know it. If we can modify them, the risk factor will decrease. That is the overweight and obesity. Overweight and obesity. Alcohol is one. Smoking, excessive processed and red meat, low fruit and vegetable intake, and lack of dietary fibers. I hope the young ones ओबेसिटी के बारे में ऑलरेडी बहुत कॉन्शियस रहते हैं, और इसीलिए आजकल एक फैशन में भी साइको फैशन शुरू हो गया है. साइको फैशन शुरू यूँ हो गया है जस्ट टू गिव यू अ गुड फीलिंग. अभी मैं यूएसए गया था तो मैं जीन्स खरीदने गया, तो मेरे अपने सन लॉ से कहा कि जीन्स, उसने कहा पापा जीन्स ले लीजिए. मैंने कहा हमारे नाप की तो जीन्स है ही नहीं. बोले आपकी क्या साइज है? आप किसी से मत कहिएगा, बताइए करेंगे. मैंने कहा 38 है, और यहाँ तो 38 साइज की कोई जीन्स दिख ही नहीं रही. तो उसने कहा पापा आप 34 ट्राई करिए. अरे मैंने कहा जब लिखा ही 34 है और मेरी 38 है तो क्यों ट्राई करो? बोले नहीं ट्राई करिए. और मैंने ट्राई करी, ये जो पहना वो 34 ही निकली, वो बिल्कुल फिट आ गई. मैंने कहा ये क्या मतलब? बोला ये साइकोलॉजिकल फैशन है तो 38 ही लिखा है, इसमें 34 है. So that you should feel that you are very trim. So don't think that even if you are obese, don't think that you are obese, feel you are very trim and smart over here. So it is important, the alcohol modifying factor. Everybody knows alcohol, लेकिन जो लोग रेड वाइन पीते हैं, जो डॉक्टर्स थोड़ा शौक रखते हैं, उन्होंने ये कर दिया है कि 2 पैक तो पी सकते हो, 30-30 के 60 ml, और उसके बाद रुक जाना. लेकिन वो 60 ml तो फिर उसके बाद याद नहीं रहता कितना हुआ. मेरा एक मित्र था, उसने मुझको बड़ी अच्छी बात बताई. उसने कहा 60 ml वैसे पीना चाहिए और अल्कोहल पीने से कोई खतरा नहीं होता, बस एक ही इसका ध्यान रखना कि अल्कोहल जो है वो कभी अकेले मत पीना, इसलिए जब भी पीना हो मुझे बुला लेना. सो that is how you have this awareness program over here. Once you have this, and smoking of course, and then of course you have excesses of processed food or meat. Processed food or meat is very important factor, especially the kadak chapati. है ना, बड़ी अच्छी लगती कड़क चपाती, but try to avoid this कड़क चपाती जो जली होती है. You have lots of benzopyrene and other stuffs over here. So these are the modifying factors over here. The use of tobacco, use of alcohol, infection, use of cigarette, ultraviolet radiation from, that is what I am saying, UV radiations are here, because that is important here. I always ask one of the students, what is the harm in pollution? If there is a pollution, what is the harm? The answer is because you have between the atmosphere, between the space and us, there is an ozone layer. If you are not preventing your pollution, probably the ozone layer will thinner, and then you will be more exposed to the UV radiation. Therefore, persons who live in the high altitude, they are more prone for the skin cancer than the persons who live in the low altitude over here. So then you have abnormal diet and weight and obesity, I have already told you. Air pollution, I have already told you. And then sometimes the inherited genes. Well, it is still not very well established, but people say if you have a family history, the susceptibility is more than those which do not have any family history. So you have to be very careful. Therefore, whenever you go to a doctor, it always asks you about your family history. Or here, right, cell phone, mobile tower radiations. So cell phones emit radio frequency, and radio frequency shown to damage cellular DNA, which may lead to cancerous mutations. Awareness is very important. Awareness is very important for any purpose, and especially for the cell phone. And I must tell you, you should be aware. You must tell to your colleague, you must tell to friend if he is misusing the cell phone or not. Once again, I back to the situation. I was once in a place. मैंने क्या किया कि मोबाइल फ़ोन जो था कुछ काम कर रहा था, मोबाइल फ़ोन यहाँ पर जेब में रख लिया और जेब में रख लिया, कुछ काम कर रहा था. There was a foreigner who was looking at me for some time. फिर बड़ी हिम्मत करके आया, बोला सर ये आपने मोबाइल फ़ोन रखा है जेब में, यहाँ दिल की बात है, इसको यहाँ मत रखिए, अपनी जेब में रख लीजिए. You only keep here when you are driving or something like that. But that is awareness. मतलब you feel, if you feel that person has doing something wrong, you must also tell them, no, this is not correct, you must change it. That is also a part of the awareness here. Well, I will not go more into detail of the, if I tell you, cell phone, don't put a cell phone right next to your body, keep conversation short. You only keep conversation short once it is a wrong number, otherwise you keep on talking. So use text, use a Bluetooth, headset, whatever it is. Turn your cell phone off when you are not using it. Avoid using a cell phone in places you get a poor signal. Don't try to carry your cell phone in your purse or backpack instead of your pocket. Use a defender shield and not using mobile phone always fixed line. And that reminds me, mobile phone हर कॉन्फ्रेंस में सेमिनार में कहा जाता है कि इसको बंद करके रखिए. कृपया आपने मोबाइल फोन बंद रखिए, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं से आवाज़ आ जाती है. बहुत मुझे याद है यहाँ पर इसी कानपुर में परेश रावल जी ने एक ड्रामा किया था, कृष्ण वर्सेस कन्हैया, जिसकी की बाद में फिल्म बनी ओ माय गॉड. और उसने एक ऐसा रामबाण सेंटेंस यहाँ बोला कि सबके मोबाइल फोन बंद हो गए. इस कॉन्फ्रेंस में एक भी नहीं बजा. आई विल रिपीट दैट. उसने कहा, अव्वल तो किसी के माथे पे लिखा नहीं होता है ये गधा है या बेवकूफ है, लेकिन जब सेमिनार में मोबाइल फोन बच जाता है तो पता चल जाता है. मैं चीफ गेस्ट था, सबसे पहले मैंने 2 बार चेक किया कि मेरा मोबाइल बंद है कि नहीं, और यकीन मानिए किसी ने नहीं ऑन किया. सो दिस इज द अवेयरनेस. यू हैव टू बी स्मार्ट एनफ. यू हैव टू टेल हाउ टू टेक this. So occupational carcinogens are many: asbestos, nickel, chromate, benzene, arsenic, radioactive coal tar, herbicide, pesticide. So you have social and psychological factors here. Stress has been implicated in susceptibility to several types of cancer. Sleep disturbance, diet, combination of factors may weaken the body immune system. Pregnancy and oral contraceptives increase a woman's chances of breast cancer. And the type of the frequent cancers or the risk factor, if you look into the factor, the oral and throat cancers is mainly because of tobacco, alcohol and cigarette smoking and salted food. The lung cancer is because of the cigarette smoking, air pollution and asbestos. The breast cancer is obesity, weight gain, alcohol consumption, radiation, genetic changes. Prostate is high intake of red meat, high fat dairy concept over here. Liver cancer is hepatitis virus here. Kidney cancer is cigarette smoking. So all these factors here. So basic idea is to awareness. You should know these types of cancers. These are the probable causes of cancer. So if you can avoid this, or if you can restrict them, probably you are aware of this. So these are some of the graphical representation of the same thing. And so the cancer prevention, as I told you earlier, the 40% of all cancer deaths can be prevented if you are aware of it. However, the cancer kills more than these people as far as 2005 is concerned. But the major, one of the things is, as you see, this is where low and middle income countries. That is what I showed in the graph over here. The prevalence is more in US, but the death is less than the Russia and China. Probably because of this reason, the low and middle income countries that too may be. And so the cancer prevention is possible. As I told you earlier, 40% cancer can be preventable. And how to prevent is that tobacco, you have to be very careful, obesity, physical inactivity, even the sun exposure, you have to be very careful. Infection, of course, when there is a pollution, and try to use the vaccination here. So as I told you, tobacco is one that costs a lot. So the cigarette is there here. And the obesity, okay. Obesity, male 14% and female 20%. If this is it, you have a lot of problems over here. Similarly here, you have esophagus cancer, colon cancer, you name any type of cancer. Unfortunately, it is there, and obesity is one. It is a very simple phenomena to understand. आपको अगर इस हॉल से कह दिया जाए कि एक 10 किलो की आटे की बोरी बाहर ले जाइए, तो आप शायद मेरे गेट तक जाते जाते थक जाएंगे. Similarly, if the body is having extra weight to carry, probably it might lead various diseases. They are so-called acquired diabetes, for example, because the body needs more of energy, and for that you need sugar. So obesity is one. Please try to take care of this phenomena over here. So eat good diet here. And this is a good news for many people over here, especially those who are like chocolates. The black chocolates are good. Please, you can eat it. Sugar you have to take care, but the black chocolate have a coca factor over here, which is very good. A lot of things are the antioxidant systems over here. Fruits and broccoli is one. Grilled meat and bacon and vitamin sugar here. So many phenomena there. Alcohol abuse I have already taken here. The physical inactivity, yeah, this is important factor over here. And it is being said that physical activity is important, especially you have to walk 30 minutes of physical activity per day. And that reduces a lot of problem over here. The sun exposure, excess of sun exposure is important, right? And then infections, of course. The 22% of cancer deaths in developing countries and 6% in industrial countries here. You have to be very careful of the viral hepatitis B and C that causes of cancer over here. Papillomavirus infection causes cervical cancer, bacterium Helicobacter pylori is risk of stomach cancer. And some countries, the parasitic infection is also schistosomiasis, increases risk of bladder cancer, and other countries, liver fluid. So this infection is important. And of course, the environmental factors I have been telling you a lot. So there is always a global plan to save millions over here. And especially in case of the WHO, they have also recommended so many things that economy is one factor over here. Then you have to be very careful about the HIV and AIDS and malaria and other diseases. And the shifting is from poor people to the less one. So you have to tobacco, you will same thing over here. So that is important here. And the action plan can help government prevent deaths from cancer by advocating prevention and control program at the highest level. So these are all the cure methods over here. You have to be very careful. They have surgery, radiotherapy, chemotherapy, immunotherapy is coming forward now over here. Hormone therapy, gene therapy, so many things are here. But of course, you have to take care again the physical and other activities over here. And so therefore, you take home to the following points. They stop use of tobacco, stop smoking, avoid alcohol, protect yourself from sun, regular physical exercises, avoid chemical carcinogens. This is the healthy diet chart. You can write on the green tea you take, turmeric you take, dark chocolates you take, tomato take, garlic you take, carrots you take, ginger, beans, broccoli, walnuts, cauliflowers, avocados. So these are all the fruits and vegetables which are helpful for reducing the cancer incidence. The major cause and the phenomena is the antioxidant activities. Most of the activities are because of the oxidation and oxidants. So you have all this. So you have beautiful slides and beautiful flowers over here. So do not avoid using oil over again for frying or cooking. Well, I don't know, हम तो शुरू से best oil which I recommend is सरसों का तेल. शुरू से ही सरसों का तेल जो खाते थे, अब तो कितने प्रकार के सफोला हो गए और क्या क्या गोला हो गए. But I think the सरसों का तेल still is one oil which I feel personally. And most of all the cauliflowers or broccoli, this is again a group which has a lot of. So when oil changes color, becomes viscous, it is highly carcinogenic. So all the things, and now of course the regular exercise, that is also very important. So exercise here. This is Surya Namaskar. Namaste. Jai Hind. Surya Namaskar. So you see there are lots of, it has been observed, lots of strengthens the body, helps our mind flexibility, helps burn excess of food, fat. So as माननीय राज्यपाल ने भी कहा, सूर्य नमस्कार उन्होंने बहुत किया, एक दर्जा 1 क्लास से 12वीं क्लास तक, and he has a fit body over here, so you can have a living example. So now, lastly, there are some cartoons on this land. So these fellows are asking here, we are here to save your planet. So they are very happy. How? By removing you from it. McDonald, eat more meat, eat more junk food, live stupid and die young. No problem. No old age problem. In our schools, mobile phones more dangerous than smoking. Buses drop off zones away from children. Encourage green and healthy schools. Yeah. This is the pregnant woman over here. Keep your chemicals out of my womb. So fight against cancer campaign over here. I wish you a very healthy life, and therefore our society has shown all this. So lastly, adopt a physically active life here, potential physical activity, cancer over here, choose whole grains, limit alcohol, you see, right? You can always invite me. And these are the food habits, these are various processes over here. And so, these are exercises over here. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
हमारे पुराने वाइस चांसलर और फिर अपने बीच में पा करके मैं बहुत हर्ष हुआ। और आज वो ओरेशन देने आए। ओरेशन के बाद सामान्यतः सवाल पूछने का रिवाज नहीं होता है। आप उनसे लंच ब्रेक में जो कुछ बात करना चाहें कर सकते हैं, लेकिन वो बेसिक साइंटिस्ट हैं, बेसिक रिसर्च वाले साइंटिस्ट हैं। और इस कॉन्फ्रेंस में देख रहा हूं कि बेसिक साइंटिस्ट और क्लिनिकल साइंटिस्ट का अमलगमेशन अच्छा है, और यही आवश्यक है कैंसर में सक्सेसफुल होने के लिए। और ऐसी कॉन्फ्रेंस हर साल होनी चाहिए। मैं प्रवीण कटियार से कहूँगा, उनमें ऊर्जा है, उत्साह है, और प्रोफेसर अशोक कुमार जैसे उनके गाइड हैं, तो ये इसको एनुअल फीचर बना लीजिए, ताकि यहाँ पर जो है यूनिवर्सिटी में बेसिक साइंटिस्ट और क्लिनिकल साइंटिस्ट एक साथ इकट्ठे हो सकें और भविष्य के रास्ते तलाशे जा सकें। कानपुर कैंसर के लिए हैपनिंग टाउन बन गया है। यहाँ पर बहुत कुछ हो रहा है, प्राइवेट सेक्टर में भी कैंसर में काम हो रहा है, सरकारी सेक्टर में भी काम हो रहा है, यूपी में बहुत काम हो रहा है कैंसर के बारे में, प्राइवेट और दोनों सरकारी सेक्टर में। तो इसलिए भी आवश्यक है कि हम कैंसर के बारे में पूरी तरह से आत्मनिर्भर प्रदेश बने, और ये संभव है। इसकी संभावनाएं दिखाई देने लगी हैं और इस संभावनाओं को आगे ले जाना है। आप जैसे युवा लोग जो यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, ये भविष्य की संभावनाएं हैं। आपको बेसिक रिसर्च करनी है, आईआईटी है यहाँ पर, यूनिवर्सिटी है यहाँ पर, और बड़े कैंसर हॉस्पिटल आ गए हैं, बड़े इंस्टीट्यूट आ गए हैं। अभी हाल में सीजी रेजेंसी ग्रुप एक आया है, 7 मंजिल का कैंसर अस्पताल, लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ, बेड सिटी जैसे सुविधाओं के साथ। तो पूरी एक तरह से कानपुर जागा है कैंसर को लेकर के, ये कह लीजिए। और उस जो जागा है उसको हम इसको आगे बढ़ाना है। तो एक संदेश युवा पीढ़ियों के लिए, और मैं धन्यवाद पहले दे दूं प्रोफेसर अशोक कुमार का। वो आते हैं हमारे बीच में और ऐसे ही इतने सुंदर मोहक अंदाज में से बोलते हैं और लोगों को बांधे रखते हैं, किसी को सोने नहीं देते। कोई सोया नहीं सोया, तो ये बहुत अच्छी बात है। तो युवा पीढ़ी के लिए एक छोटा सा संदेश, जो होता है होने दो, यह पौरुषहीन कथन है। जो होता है होने दो, यह पौरुषहीन कथन है। जो हम चाहेंगे वह होगा जो हम चाहेंगे, वह होगा। इन शब्दों में जीवन है, इन शब्दों में जीवन है। तो आप सब सभी की संभावनाएं हैं और इसके साथ मैं आपको प्रणाम करता हूँ, चीफ जो हमारे जो आज के स्पीकर थे ओरेशन के, और मैं अब माइक देता हूँ हमारे जो सहयोगी चेयरपर्सन हैं।
कि फाइट अगेंस्ट कैंसर के जितने भी पहलू होते हैं विस्तृत तरीके से आपने सबके समक्ष रखा। कानपुर में सर के साथ इंटरेक्शन पहले वीसी ग्रुप में आप यहाँ थे, लेकिन इसके बाद जब आप वीसी होकर गोरखपुर यूनिवर्सिटी में भी गए, वहाँ जब प्रिंसिपल एंड डीन में BID मेडिकल कॉलेज का था, उस समय भी सर से इंटरेक्शन हुआ, सर की बराबर गाइडेंस मिलती थी और ब्लेसिंग्स भी मिली। काफ़ी हद तक मैं वहाँ सफल भी रहा आपके सानिध्य में और मार्गदर्शन में। जहाँ तक आज के इस टॉपिक की बात है, आप सभी को मालूम है, जैसा कि सर ने शुरू में बताया और राजपाल महोदय ने भी बताया, कार्डियोवैस्कुलर डिजीज के बाद जहाँ तक मॉर्टेलिटी के सवाल है, मृत्यु दर के सवाल है, कैंसर ही है लगभग 7% के आसपास। और अभी जो इसका इंसिडेंस रेट है प्रति वर्ष है ऑन द होल 7 से लेकर 9 लाख प्रति वर्ष माना जाता है। और हालात ऐसे ही रहे, हमारी जीवन शैली ऐसी ही यदि अपरिवर्तित चली गई और हमारी लॉन्गेविटी बढ़ती चली जा रही है, तो वर्ष 2020 तक का लगभग 13 से 15 लाख प्रति वर्ष कैंसर विभिन्न तरह के बॉडी के डिफरेंट साइड्स को आप लें तो बढ़ने की आशंका है, प्रबल संभावना है। आज भी इतने हमारे टेक्नोलॉजिकल एडवांसेस हुए हैं, किसी भी परिवार में किसी भी व्यक्ति को यदि ये डायग्नोसिस हो जाती है कि मुझे कैंसर है, तो आप भी समझता है कि अब तो मेरे मंजिल क्लियर है कि मुझे जाना ही जाना है। आज भी दिमाग में इतने एडवांसेस के बावजूद भी, साइंटिफिक एडवांस के बावजूद भी, इतने लोगों में जागरूकता फैल गई है, उसके बावजूद भी किसी आदमी को, बहुत पढ़ा लिखा आदमी हो, बहुत स्ट्रांग विल पावर का हो, वो भी समझता है कि यार अब तो जीवन नजदीक आ गया मंजिल, अब मुझे जाना ही है। अब सिनेरियो बदल गया है, जैसा सर ने भी बताया कि 70% के आसपास यदि हम अर्ली स्टेज में उसको डायग्नोज कर लें, अर्ली ट्रीटमेंट दें, तो क्यूरेबल 30% है और रेस्ट 40% प्रिवेंटेबल है। दोनों को मिला दें तो 70% के आसपास ये फिगर आती है। और बाकी जो हमारे 40% के 30% के आसपास हैं, यदि उनमें भी जो पेनफुल उनके जो जितने बचे हुए वर्ष हैं उसको क्वालिटी केयर दें, समाज दें, परिवार वाले दें, हम एज ए डॉक्टर दें, पैरामेडिकल स्टाफ में दें, तो वो जो उनका 30% लोग हैं उन्हें क्वालिटी केयर दें, तो कम से कम जो उनके महीने जो वर्ष बचे हुए हैं दे आर पेन फ्री। ये भी हमारा उद्देश्य है। जहाँ तक बचाव की बात है, सर ने कवर भी किया, इट शुड बी अ होलिस्टिक अप्रोच। शुरू से अंत तक जितने हमारे जीवन के फेजेस होते हैं, खासतौर से चाइल्डहुड में, वहाँ से स्टार्ट करते हैं। जब गलत आते हैं हमारे बच्चे में पड़ती हैं, किशोर किशोरियों की स्थिति में पड़ती है, जो आज के सिनेरियो हमारे चौराहों पे किसी भी मॉल में चले जाइए, इसका बहुत बड़ा योगदान है कैंसर के होने में। तो हमें शुरू से ही इस बात की एक अभियान के तौर पे चलाना है कि हमारे जो बच्चे हैं, हमारे जो किशोर किशोरियां हैं, जब भी गलत आदत पड़ती है, जीवनचर्या बदलती है, जो जिसका काफी योगदान है, उसको हम करें। और किस तरह 70% की जो फिगर है जो क्यूरेबल है, प्रिवेंटेबल है, इसको हम दिनों दिन आने वाले वर्षों में, आने वाले समय में हम इसको बढ़ाएं, तभी हमारे लिए संभव होगा। और वो दिन दूर नहीं होगा कि ऐसे अभियान चलाए जाएंगे यूनिवर्सिटी के लेवल पे ही नहीं, शहर में। हमारा कानपुर है, ये गढ़ माना जाता है। सर ने भी एग्जाम्पल दिया कि वो स्पॉन्सर हुआ था किससे, कानपुर में टोबैको की खाने शुरुआत यहीं से हुई। 40% कैंसर्स जो है हमारे, 40% वो टोबैको या तो स्मोकिंग के रूप में या चोई के रूप में है, और यदि कुछ दूर करते हैं तो 40% रिड्यूस अपने आप हो जाते हैं। तो एक अभियान के तौर पे हर स्तर पे, चाहे व्यक्तिगत स्तर पे, चाहे मास लेवल पे, जितने मीडिया होते हैं उनका सहयोग लेकर के अभियान के तौर पे डिफरेंट प्लेटफॉर्म से हम लोग चलाएं, तो निश्चित तौर पे जो भयावह स्थिति है कैंसर की वजह से, ये नियंत्रित हो सकती है। और जिनको होगा भी, अर्ली ट्रीटमेंट उनको उपलब्ध होगा, अर्ली डायग्नोसिस होगी। और जो भी ऐसे लोग हैं जो एडवांस स्टेजेस में जो डिटेक्ट होते हैं, उनमें क्वालिटी केयर होगी। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर, आपने विस्तृत रूप से फाइट अगेंस्ट कैंसर के विभिन्न पहलू को आपने टच किया। जितने भी लोग यहाँ उपस्थित हैं लाभान्वित हुए हैं, और जितने लोग उपस्थित हुए, मेरा मानना है कि पारस्परिक इंटरेक्शन से जितने भी लोग आपके संपर्क में आएंगे, फाइट अगेंस्ट कैंसर के विभिन्न पहलुओं को आप प्रसारित करेंगे, अपने विचारों द्वारा आप साझा करेंगे, शेयर करेंगे, सभी लाभान्वित होंगे, हमारा समाज लाभान्वित होगा, ओवरऑल हमारा देश कैंसर की जो भयावह स्थिति है उससे उभरेगा। धन्यवाद।
For presenting memento, I would like to request Professor Ravikant sir who is Director of All India Institute of Medical Sciences, to present a memento to the orator, the speaker, Professor Ashok Kumar, sir.
एक वीसी सम्मानित कर रहे हैं, एक वीसी सम्मानित हो रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छी बात है।
Now I would like to request Dr. S.N. Saxena from Mumbai to give a memento token to our chairperson, Professor R.P. Sharma sir.